Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we actually have some pretty big news coming out over here. Number one is regards to some really big major changes when it comes to Target's PlayStation 5 Restocks, where I do think we've seen now multiple different official confirms, so it should be good to go and talk about. But as well, we also have a few other little various things to go and touch on too as well in regards to now brand new games being teased on. Now, some very big executives as well being tied together, some Modern Warfare 2 news, and a few other little various things. But very first and foremost, we're going to talk about the Restock stuff, because I do know quite a few of you guys are curious on these overall updates. So make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on. We have the $500 giveaway, so PS5, Xbox, or cash with Twitter link down below, and just subscribe with the notifications on to make sure you guys are locked in with that. We also have the Amazon links down below, Target links to go check for your local store stock too, and leave a like if you guys would like. So very first and foremost, I want to touch on this. So about maybe around a week ago or so, 5 days ago or so, we actually have seen a lot more rumors now, or Target actually might be changing up their entire system. So there has been 3 big changes. Before, Target used to only do online sales at around 6, 7 a.m. in the morning. If you guys remember that back in the day, whew, that was not fun times. And we never knew exact day it was, usually Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. It was awful. Then they actually now switched to a kind of weirder process where just whenever stock arrives, they usually go, we'll let you guys know. They'll release out the stock. It'll put on we have the Target links usually down below, and people on occasion do go get their consoles. But now we've also, throughout the past 3 weeks or probably 2 months or so, have seen sporadic stores being offered to they have stock on the literal shelves. You go to the little tech area, the little tech spot, and then you basically have a chance to just go get your consoles if it's there. Or as well, if you go ask employees, some employees would have stock up in the back rooms and they let you go how stock is. So that's basically just the run through with all of that. Now, it does kind of seem like there's a brand new update. Now, we covered some of this a few days ago, but as well, we've heard more news, and I kind of want to report on this now. And it does seem like Target is now officially switching some of their more Target restocks. So, as I mentioned before, they had a lot of them for online. You use the link, you see the 50-mile radius, you see if your store is there. Now, this kind of seems like there is now full-on confirmation that Target will be selling PlayStation 5 consoles in stores themselves. So as of right now, the stock itself does seem like it will be available on shelves. If they're in the back room, you can ask employees, and as well, they're going to try their best to start putting stock on the actual shelves themselves, in the casings where the games are, now pretty much consistently. This kind of comes and stems off to this. We also have some order numbers we'll give you guys in a second, but it's also kind of comes off the recent Walmart, where it kind of seems like Walmart's been trying their best to put more consoles in stores, just physically on the shelves, behind the cabinets, the little glass areas and sections or whatever it might be, because they would only be doing online orders before. Walmart used to do a lot of online those orders, Walmart Plus drops, but now they're trying to go push a mixer of the both. So it does kind of seem like Target is now pushing, instead of 90% in some select stores, if you get a cool employee or a manager or whatever, into probably now maybe a 50-50, where they're going to try their best whenever they get those brand new stock arrivals to just put them in the systems, and then maybe same day or same week, they may go and hoard some stock for 5 days or so, and then kind of put up on, a Thursday, Friday, or whatever weekend. And then they should be able to go and just have folks walk into Target stores and get their stock. So we kind of have this now more confirmed, because there has been now apparently memos. We had a Target employee reach out and state that they did have their manager state that this will be a new ongoing change for the electronics section. So it does seem like this is an official nationwide, all Targets as of right this second will probably start transitioning into this system. Now, I think this should have happened forever ago, and I am happy to see, say, Walmart, Best Buy, and now Target kind of doing a pseudo system. But I feel like Target should have did this forever ago, because they haven't really done an online drop for a long time. Say, how Walmart does, where it's online and it ships, or same with Best Buy sometimes where it ships. I'd probably say Best Buy changed the system probably 9 months ago, 6 months ago, where it's just you online order, in-store pickup. So Target still has been doing that, but now it's just, instead of just having it all purely online, you could just maybe potentially get lucky and go to your local store too as well. So cool to go and see. But yeah, when it comes to this stuff, we had another post that came out here a few days ago stating that there was some really big orders as well. We have been seeing a small uptick of more Target stores having stock available the past 3 days or so. So I think this is also in the prelude of a really big Target nationwide restock. So hopefully all these Target stores will have stock. So they basically had a chance, like I said, to mention that employees have had notices, managers have sent out proper notices. So this does seem like it's official. Target stores should start selling them physically in stores on shelves whenever stock's available. I'm sure they're going to keep on doing a lot of these online orders first, in-store pickups as they've been doing, and as they do that whole process, they'll probably go and try to min-max or kind of switch around depending on the area, the store, the manager, general managers, etc., etc. So stock numbers wise, we were hearing these rumors on right a little bit ago with 19,800 orders over here for regular disc editions, 7,800 ordered for regular digitals too as well, 8,200 on order for Horizon disc editions, and then sadly only 1,000 on order for Horizon digital runs. On top of that too as well, they will probably be trying their best to probably hold on to maybe some of that stock for those warehouses, because they also might be correlated to the Black Friday deals or early Black Friday deals or also holiday sales, but typically Target has been getting stock around. Now, as you guys probably know why this is a little bit more kind of intriguing is because Target's been a little bit dry these past 3 weeks. We have still been seeing them happen. Like we've been, even on my affiliate links, as I have always linked down below, I have been still seeing the hookup there. But this kind of seems like a bigger uptick too, just for like a big swish of stock. So, as I mentioned too, employees have been confirming this and mentioning this, and we'll have a lot more information hopefully soon throughout these next few weeks. And ideally, I keep on hoping to God, after all of these restocks are done, like hopefully after this holiday season, we can ideally go and have just stock available in stores all the time, online all the time, and we can kind of go and chill. So please go pray for that with me so I could go take some days off. But as we have all see, like I said, as we see all the stock too, Target will be looking good. Probably this week we'll have a big uptick in these next few weeks. We're looking phenomenal. And with these big Target changes, you can probably now start seeing Target stock on the shelves. Although as a reminder, a lot of these places obviously are like a lot of people like to buy these still. They're still in high demand. They also might depend on the store. In some regions might take slightly longer to get to this, but it does seem like nationwide memos have been sent out, and that should be good for all of you guys trying to get your consoles. So, like I said, if it looks like a few like 50,000 or so consoles on the way, we'll ideally have a few more coming, and we can go and keep on talking about that afterwards. Now, to kind of do some other gaming news too, that's for probably the next 6 months will be relevant. This is kind of just fun stuff for the day. So make sure you guys subscribe if you guys want. But we actually have a brand new Resident Evil showcase. So we have the next Resident Evil showcase begins apparently now on October 20th. At 3 p.m. Pacific. And if you guys happen to know, we also just had a Silent Hill update too as well that just also got announced. We're going to actually have a lot of like scary news all throughout this week, which is very nice to see. So hopefully we'll have more news on Resident Evil 4, maybe more on the Village DLC, and we'll get some good vibes too as well. So hopefully something else will get tied on in. So I'm going to probably coach that up on Twitch if you guys want to follow me up on Twitch when that happens on whatever, I don't even know what even date that is too, but whatever date it is, we'll go and check that on out. And like I said, Resident Evil and Silent Hill looking pretty snazzy. Now, we also have some pretty big news when it comes to God of War, where we actually are now going to have a chance to see gameplay a little bit earlier. Thursday, November 3rd at 9 a.m., we will be having some God of War Ragnarok embargoes being released. So in case you guys are skeptical to see if the game is going to be good or not, or want to see gameplay or thoughts or opinions or whatever, that will now be officially confirmed, and we'll have some details a few days before launch. I unfortunately don't have early access to, but if I do or getting gameplay, I'll let you guys go and know. But God of War is looking nice and spicy, and I can't wait to go and see this game actually be played. It almost seems like it's not actually only like a few weeks away. I can't wait to play this game. Now, as we also had some big Kojima news, where Kojima himself, with the other Ellie girl, who has been apparently leaked for Death Stranding 2, and the kind of just unusual Kojima fashion, is wearing the baby from Death Stranding on his shirt as he's taking selfies in Zoom with the girl that is allegedly in Death Stranding 2. So, I mean, like, unless they're trying to throw us like the easiest bone known to man, it does kind of seem like we're still getting a lot more Death Stranding news coming on up with all of this in the near future, which I think is very nice to see. I like seeing all the stuff and all this information, all that kind of coming on out, which is super nice to see. We also did have another also picture too with Kojima making his rounds, showing off with Herman Holst, as you guys probably know is a very high executive with Sony, so it kind of seems like there's some big deals, celebrations, and maybe some marketing talk being announced over here. And as you guys know, it's not been officially announced yet, but Death Stranding's on the way, hopefully soon. Also did have a little bit of a Modern Warfare 2 where apparently they actually didn't want to go work in some campaign rewards for multiplayer folks. So maybe to kind of incentivize more multiplayer people, if you basically play the single player, you'll actually go get more campaign rewards for your multiplayer game, which is kind of nifty and kind of cool. Double XP, different weapons and all that. So nifty to see. So give me your thoughts and comments down below. Big stuff on Target. Love to see it. Big other gaming news. And make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. We also have the $500 down below with Twitter, Twitch, and all of that. And of course, the Weeble targets and Amazon links down below. And I appreciate you guys all so much for watching in the first place.